Hello everybody and welcome to an internal tour of this Birchwood TS37 for a good look around in detail to see what her space is like, what's fitted to her, where it's fitted, etc., and if she may be a space for you. So as you can see, I'm standing in the saloon looking aft towards the companionway, so that seems like quite a good place to start. So again, as you can see, we've got lovely French windows here. Now these do open with ease, so single-handed operation, no problem at all. I think they may be tinted too, and we've got curtains for that, as we have for most of the windows, if not all, I believe, on this boat as we have a look around. And you can see that we've got a nice cabinet here, or this is not so much a cabinet, this is a work surface here for your ornaments, lighting, etc. As you can see, handhold here and a handhold here and here as you come down the companionway. Now the companionway is a really nice, easy one to get through, so we're down 2 or 3 steps into the saloon, actually 3 or 4 steps, bit of a turn, but they are nice and easy to traverse down. And as we're looking down, you can just see what lovely carpet we've got on this boat, all nicely whipped as well and shaped to fit her. Very good indeed. Big large cupboard here, plenty of headroom as you do come down, all padded as well, so you shouldn't bump your head, etc. But all looking very good indeed. And I think you'll just notice as we go around this boat, it looks like she's got some really lovely woodwork and looks in great shape to me. Now, as we come down, you can see we have another companionway fitted into there. We'll go there last on this tour, but that just takes us down to the after cabin, which is a real feature on this boat. But we'll finish off in the saloon and the forward areas first. As we come down on the right-hand side, we can see that we've got all of these lovely cupboards, lovely woodwork again, lovely great big fiddled work surface with a TV. Now, this TV is screwed down as well, so should be good at sea. And if you do look around the boat, you'll notice that we've got 2 40-volt sockets everywhere. There has been some rewiring, etc., which we'll articulate about elsewhere in the advert, but we've got lots of USB charging all over the place, as you can see if you just open your eyes as we go around. We've got a clock above here as well, and if I just turn round just to look along the starboard side, you can see that that leads towards the helm area where we go in a minute. Lovely blue carpet again all over the place, all whipped and fitted into place. Now this does just roll up. We have got underlay in here as well, which is unusual for a boat, so feeling lovely and soft. This all rolls up or puts to one side, etc. And all of this flooring here, I think all of it, if not most of it, but I'm pretty sure all of it just pulls up to reveal the starboard engine here, the batteries at the front here, sorry, in the midship section here, and access to the port engine as well. And I'll show you access into the engine room from one other place as well when we go into the after cabin. So the engineers hopefully should be happy with you on this boat. That leads us nicely to the saloon area here. Now, as you can see, we've got U-shaped seating. We've got storage underneath as well. We've got heater vent outlets too. We've got nice blue upholstery that looks in good shape. This would be an aftermarket table, but it looks lovely. Kind of matches with a nice beachy sign here, which I really like as well. And if we just imagine sitting here, we're raised in an already high compartment in this boat because we have the engine underneath us, and we've got lovely big windows all the way around, so we have got a nice view in this boat. So really great for sitting here in the marina, or if you happen to be living on board, you're always going to have a nice view and be pretty much looking down on the neighbours like that. So really good, so less people nosing in and a better view for you. And of course it's really nice, light and bright and airy in here, not least due to the fact we've got all the windows and we've got the nice cream coloured upholstery, or I think this is foam backed vinyl on the deck head and around the bulkheads as well. Really attractive, very nice place to be, feels nice and clean and smells great as well. So yeah, she is one of these boats that I'm afraid I'm going to wax lyrical a little bit about. We do like these Birchwoods. Very similar to Humbers, very similar to one or two of the other types of this boat, but they do well for a reason. That's because they're very popular. So anyway, here we go on the starboard side. We can see we've got a recent VHF DSC unit. Great. We've got a JVC stereo unit there, which is great too, and a nice comfy seat here for the helm, which swivels and also goes this way backwards and forwards too. Lovely access in the cupboard down here to the main breakers, etc. And then if I just take a seat at the helm, if I may, I'll just rather than swiveling it around, you can see we've got wheel steering down here as we do above, and on the right hand side here we can control the bow up, bow down. We've got the anchor windlass controls there that we can also control from the flybridge and by the windlass itself. Bit of an electrical panel here, an electrical panel here, and nav light indication, etc., and a small area for your nav should you decide to do some. But of course most people these days rely on on electronic navigation. So it looks like here we've got autopilot and one or two other bits and pieces as well. Looks a bit old, but I'm told it all works, so shouldn't be a problem. And there we can see we've got the starboard engine controls and instrumentation and warnings. In the middle you can see we've got fuel, we've got engine hours, we've got trim up and down, we've got fuel and water tanks indication, etc. And on this port side here you can see that we have got the port engine indication and warnings, etc. Very good indeed, and all nicely in front of the helm position, all nice and ergonomical, if that's the right word. Great view forward through the windows, as you can see, and if you just look up, we can see we've got a pair of stereo speakers, we've got downlighters which look like they're LED, and we've got blinds for the forward windows as well. This one has just been taken down and rolled up there, so a good amount of privacy on this boat, and I really like it. And as we're walking around, we've got big strong fiddles to grab onto here. As I mentioned, we've got all the handholds here, and we've got a handhold here and here, so as we're moving around the boat, if it's a little bit bumpy, you should generally manage to have something to hang on to, although there is a bit of a gap between here and here, so that might be a bit of a leap of faith for you. Nice footrest there for the helm too, and if you just move forwards now, we can see we've got the companionway down to the forward accommodation area of the boat. Lovely and wide, really shallow steps, nice and easy to get down, something to hang on to as well with this compression post, which is really, really handy. Good shelf in the corner for your bits and pieces, and if you just focus first on the left hand side here, you can see we've got U-shaped seating, nice big table here as well. It's lined with this decoration at the moment, but woodwork underneath, no worries at all. And I'll just give you another view from the forward end here. I should think there's storage, in fact there is storage beneath this one here, and I'm sure that there will be all the way around too. And this table looks like it does drop down to make into a double by virtue of the fact that we've got the ledges here. We've got storage outboard in here with these two cupboards here. We've got a nice opening window there with curtains, and the deck head here, this has got to be probably 6.5 feet, very, very nice and tall, even where it drops down here. So obviously here you've got almost infinite headspace, but looking really great. And the upholstery is nice too. Woodwork looking good as well. There's a view aft. That's a companionway that we came down. If we unclip this and pull it forwards, that just gives us access to the calorifier under there, no worries. On the starboard side, we've got the galley. And you can see that we've got a cooker here with oven and grill and 4 burners, which is unusual for a boat, but lovely to have. Proper fridge, cupboard, and lots of preparation area. Cupboards up here too, and we've got 2 sinks there, proper sink here, and a drainer unit there. Microwave sitting in a box up there, which is lovely, and storage behind here too. So really, pretty much you've got a proper kitchen here, which I really like. We've got wood. I think that's probably wood effect flooring to be confirmed. But underneath that hatch there's access to the bilge and a couple of skin fittings. All very good. And again, good head height here. Although this, we do have a deck head here, or a ceiling. There's probably 6'3" or 4" here, something like that. And you can see we've got some nice storage areas on the forward bulkhead there. Very nice indeed. Now through this door is the forward one of the 2 heads compartments. So there we go, nice and easy to clean. We've got 2 large radiuses here, so easy to get that rag in there to give it a wipe down if you want to. We do have a shower as well, that will all disappear down that hole when you've finished. We've got a manual head, and we've got a cupboard set underneath the sink here too. A good decent sized sink, and again really nice and radius and easy to clean. And we have an outboard window there with opener, so if we want to, we can open it to let all the condensation out again. We've got the shower curtain there with a rail that looks like it comes all the way around, so that should keep most of the water where you are in the shower, and again it disappears all the way down there. Very nice indeed, we like. Now moving forwards is the forward cabin. Lovely, great big cabin, as you can see. On the left hand side here, we can just see we've got a handhold here, which is lovely. We've got a vanity unit with I think a drawer and cupboards underneath, big window, and there's me, hello, talking away, and a really large working surface here for all your bits and bobs. And if I just pan around, you can see we've got windows, port and starboard that open and close, a hatch in the deck head, and instead of a double berth here with an infill, we've got a lovely big berth here and another one underneath here where the feet end, or the foot end, will go under the head end of the other one. And you can see we've got storage underneath as well, and I'm fairly sure there will be storage underneath this berth as well, possibly bow thruster machinery as well, judging by the switch down there, to be confirmed. But really nice setup. Good upholstery, lovely wood, and really a gargantuan amount of space here to get changed. So if you want to get changed in privacy, we just close this door and you've got all of this room here. You can sit on there and pull your wellies on, all to your heart's content, no worries at all. And then just behind the door here, we've got a really, really lovely, massive hanging locker there. There's shelves in there. The light comes on automatically. This boat has had lots and lots of recent work done, all articulated in the advert. Lots of investment has been placed in her, modernising her, having all sorts of stuff done to her. So she really does feel like a place to be. And as you can tell, I really like her. But let's make our way back to the saloon. Lovely and easy up those steps. Well, the sun's coming out a little bit, so we're nice and bright. There we go. Very nice area to be in here. It really is a place to relax and recuperate, etc. But if you want to go to bed, we're just down this companionway, through a slightly thinner door, but still good headspace as we get in. And there's the after cabin. Now, this is obviously this, I think, and the saloon are probably the pièce de résistance of the boat. And you can see we've got a huge, big, long, nice and wide double bed. There's storage underneath there too. With the carpet carries on all the way through, all whipped into shape. Nice mirror on the bulkhead there. And this gives you access, crawl-through access to between the engines. So if you didn't want to take this lot up and you wanted to pop into the engine room underneath there, then we just go through there. Bit of a squeeze, but you can get in there and do your checks if you want to. And just over on the the starboard side behind the door here, lovely great big wardrobe there, hanging for all your longer garments, etc. Fire extinguisher. We've got a USB charging for whoever's on the starboard side of the bed or the outboard side of the bed, and a cabinet underneath. Lovely, nice, great big headboard all the way around, all matching, etc. Feels really, really coordinated in here. And we've got windows all over the place with curtains as well. The two big after windows there open out towards where the swim platform is. So you've got a lovely view through those and lots of light coming through too. And then on the starboard side, you can see great big vanity unit with cupboards underneath, mirrors all over the place, one of them incorporating me, unfortunately, and a double socket here with more USB charging for whoever's occupying this side of the bed. Plenty of room to get through, plenty of room for a stool or something there so you can sit and do your hair or whatever it is that you want to do. We've got hanging items all over the place. A really nice cabin with, I don't think, any compromises. And then the last compartment on the boat, just through this door here, we've got the afterhead, so we've got our own little kind of apartment down here, which is great. There it is, all lovely and clean, nicely radiused again. We've got the toilet, which is another manual here, looking nice and clean. Storage under the sink, and there's the sink. And as you can see, we've got a mirror. We've got we don't have an opening window in this compartment, I don't believe, but we do have a shower there, which will all drain away down through the plug hole. Very nice indeed. So to conclude, this has been Tim showing you around the interior of this TS37 from Birchwood. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like any more details, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for lots more pictures, videos and virtual reality. Have a lovely day.